Text messages sent by students during school shootings reveal a profound need for reassurance and connection in the face of chaos. These heartfelt exchanges serve as a poignant plea for safety and love from cherished parents. Furthermore, it is essential to acknowledge the trauma experienced by first responders and the communities impacted during these school shootings. Often overlooked, these brave individuals are deeply affected by the violence they encounter and the lives they endeavor to save. As we reflect on the government's responses to gun violence, it becomes evident that many have criticized these efforts as insufficient. There is an urgent need for effective policies and robust community support to help prevent future tragedies from occurring. In the video, we also see a shift in public perception, particularly regarding the threat that guns pose after incidents involving former presidents. This evolving narrative indicates a troubling climate surrounding public events, influencing how candidates discuss safety and security. Moreover, there exists a significant disparity between the need for enforcing current gun laws and the resources dedicated to agencies like the ATF. This lack of investment in enforcement presents a notable barrier to effectively addressing gun violence. Additionally, the discussion broadens to include the role of social media platforms in disseminating disinformation related to political figures. This complicates the public's understanding of safety and governance, reflecting a disturbing trend in our current political landscape. Adding to the conversation, we see Elon Musk tweeting excessively, at times over 75 times a day. This flood of information can be overwhelming, creating a flood the zone effect that challenges public perception and comprehension. His tweets have often included controversial and polarizing topics, raising eyebrows when suggesting women should vote or endorsing extremist views. Such behaviors raise significant concerns about the normalization of harmful rhetoric in our society. Examining Musk's relationship with Donald Trump offers insight into current political dynamics. Their connection appears symbiotic, as Musk openly pledges substantial financial support and engages with Trump's narratives, prompting questions about his motivations and potential aspirations. Liz Cheney's role as vice chair of the January 6th committee underscores her commitment to accountability regarding Trump's actions during the Capitol riot. Her stance further solidifies her position in the ongoing political discourse surrounding Trump. The potential impact of Cheney's endorsement on Republican voters in closely contested swing states could significantly influence the outcome of the upcoming presidential election, a development that merits careful observation. Recent indictments concerning Russian interference in our elections highlight a persistent threat of foreign influence in American politics, stirring concerns about the integrity of our electoral process and its future. In a new approach, the strategy now involves courting influential YouTubers and streamers with large followings to engage young male voters, marking a departure from traditional political outreach methods that have been employed in past campaigns. Among the key debate rules, candidates will have limited speaking time and microphones will be muted, aiming to control the conversation and minimize interruptions, which could reshape how dialogue is perceived by the public. Trump's campaign focuses primarily on mobilizing non-voters, rather than persuading undecided voters. This unique strategy may attract those who have historically been uninvolved in politics, potentially altering voter dynamics. Moreover, the campaign's Reproductive Freedom Bus tour highlights Democrats' proven track record on abortion rights, effectively mobilizing voters. This strategy contrasts sharply with traditional approaches that centered solely on gender issues. However, challenges persist for the Harris campaign. Broader trends in education and political polarization may push working-class voters toward the GOP. Addressing these shifts will be crucial to ensuring future electoral success. Kamala Harris's economic proposals, such as tax breaks for small businesses and down payment assistance for home buyers, are tailored to appeal to working-class voters. These initiatives aim to create pathways for wealth building and economic opportunity. The potential repercussions of Trump's immigration policies on the agriculture and construction sectors could lead to increased food and housing costs for Americans. This predicament might exacerbate economic challenges facing lower-income families. Harris's strategy also includes a notable initiative, a $50,000 tax credit for startup businesses. This approach seeks to promote economic growth and bolster support for the middle class, aiming to stimulate entrepreneurship and job creation. Critics of Trump's approach argue that his previous business failures and reliance on tax cuts for the wealthy do not equate to genuine economic success for average Americans. His past tax policies have not yielded the benefits promised for the middle class. Interestingly, many billionaires are backing Trump, motivated by a desire to maintain tax benefits, even at the cost of potential economic repercussions like inflated prices. This reveals a prioritization of their interests over broader economic stability. Democrats find themselves grappling with a messaging challenge, as many voters mistakenly believe that Republicans manage the economy better. This perception stands in stark contrast to historical evidence showing superior economic performance under Democratic leadership. Lastly, there is a growing awareness among the public that ensuring billionaires and corporations pay their fair share could significantly improve economic conditions for the majority of citizens, fostering a fairer and more equitable society.